Okay, moving on. Moving on here. I just made that video of the Hyundai, and now we're going to do something else. Do some updates here. The XT, got some parts ordered for it. I don't know if I'll get them put on right away, but it needed a needle and seat for the carburetor, a petcock, and a kickstart and a seat, and a front fender. And it actually runs. I had it running when I first got it out here, and then it fell over onto the kickstand, the kickstart. Busted it off, so I haven't been able to start it. But and I just hadn't gotten around to getting parts for it. My YouTube AdSense dollars are helping pay for that. And I do intend here soon to do possibly a contest of some kind. Just kind of a subscriber drive, you know. Call it what you want. You can see on my little trailer here, I've got a motor. That's covered up in plastic and shrink wrapped. But this motor belongs to that Intrepid right over there. So I'll be able to get that out of my hair. We decided we're not going to go through that motor yet. He still wants to maybe open it up and see what's wrong with it, see if he can sell it, because those motors are spendy devils. And Hank's thinking he can make a dime on it, so you know, I can't blame a guy for that. We'll have to see though. But anyways, so we got that, and then today I need to do a little therapy. So, back by popular demand is, ta-da! A motor? Wait a minute, no, that's not right. Ta-da! The brown cow, which needs a motor. I did some horse trading back and forth, and wound up with what's rumored to be a good 400. The guy that pulled it out said he'd never actually heard it run, but the guy who sold it to him, it was in a 79 Ford pickup, told him it ran pretty good. Fairly low miles, it was like 120,000 or something on that motor. And anyways, realistically, if I were to have to tear this motor down and figure out what's wrong with it, I would be, well, I'd be a long ways out. And so the easiest option, especially with 4th of July coming up and I want to get the top off and drive it around, is to put a good motor in it. Now, Ryan told me that motor that's in there, he said he did try to start it. He said it fired up, and he just ran it with a little bit of gas in the carb. But he said it sounded like it might have been missing on a cylinder, but he wasn't sure. So, could be just bad plugs. And this Bronco's got a full tune-up fresh on it, so we'll put all those parts into it. And I mean, it could just be something as simple as a stuck valve or something. But anyways, so first things first, obviously, we got to just make sure there's good air in the tires, and then we'll get the Bronco in the shop. Not going to do a lot of footage of this because, quite honestly, this is therapy for me. So I will get, you know, maybe the footage of pulling the motor and then the first fire up and some things like that. But I want to listen to some music and just hang out in the shop for the day and chill out. So that is what we are going to do. So, first things first, let's get the Bronco in here. Well, here it is. In all its glory, and we're gonna go ahead and get her done. Like I said, probably not gonna be much videoing of this process until the very end, but we will we'll get you filled in on it anyways. At least it's gonna get done. Well, YouTube, it is the moment of truth. I got this bad boy installed in here. It's afternoon now. We had to run to town, so that's the way that was. But yeah, so anyways, let's see if we can't get this bad boy to fire up. How about that? Hopefully no fires or anything, and we'll see if it's missing or what was going on that Ryan was telling me about. Here we go. Goes nothing. I have not primed the carb, so probably gonna have to get gas pumped up. There should be good gas in the line, so it shouldn't take long anyways. We shall see. get my squirter bottle and see if we can't give it some coaxing. Okay, got a little bit of liquid encouragement. I'm going to fill the bowl here. That should do it. Well, let's give her another shot. You're smelling a little rich. You need to get this choke to open up. I might have to jam a screwdriver down in there. Well, try it one more time. Prime up the bowl, and maybe it's going to take longer than I was thinking to get fuel up. Or it could be the needle's stuck. Who knows? At least it runs for now. Sounds like it kind of runs all right. Just sounds like it's kind of floody. Try her again. I don't know that it's getting fuel up. Kind of acts like it's not. And actually, you know, the exhaust doesn't smell too bad. It's, so far I'm impressed. I don't know. Let's try for take 3. At this point, I'd almost be positive we're not getting fuel up. Okay, you can probably see the smoke in here. I had it fired up. All it was just a chunk of some varnished gas or something in the fuel pump, and I just kept running it and working it, and got her to go. So we're gonna get it back out here, and I'm gonna try tuning on the carb a little bit, but I'm not gonna mess with it too much. So we'll see what we can get out of it anyways. Well, YouTube, it's looking like we've done it, and none too soon. As the sun's setting over the Wick Ranch, I believe the Bronco will live again. I'll show you here in a second. It's looking like we do have a weak cylinder. It's going to be actually it'd be number 2 cylinder is weak, which is a crying shame, but seems to do all right once it picks up some revs. Picks up compression, but anyways, I'll show you here. And I don't know if you can hear that on the exhaust, but you hear that kind of a puff, puff, puff noise. That's what that is. It does just a little bit of a shake. Not bad, but no, it's there. And when you first open it up, it kind of hesitates, it stutters just a little bit, and we get that one cylinder. If I pull the plug off while it's idling, it's not firing very strong, and if I pull it off and try and rev it, then it won't rev. So, or it'll rev, but just real funny. So, yeah, it's probably low compression or something, hard to say. But for now, we got ourselves a Bronco. Next thing up, pull the top, put the hood on, and we gotta wait for Kayla to do that, and by God, we'll give it a shakedown run. Might do that yet tonight, but I don't know for sure. We shall see. But until then, I'll catch you guys in another video.